my Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this beautiful new to full moon, April into May 2023. I am your reader for the moment, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They are my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, May 1st. We'll be turning 25 years old. We'll talk about it at the end of the video if you want to hang out for a bit. I don't know why the end of the video is over there. It just is. I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. There is a Kindle version of it available, and of course there is a link in the description box, and if you click that link you can preview a good chunk of it for free. But that's the Kindle version. The original version, the one that I designed, oh, that's like a Fellini movie, babe. Woo! That's over on Patreon. Patreon.com/drawingthecircle. I love Patreon so much. At the time of this recording, we have 8, count 'em, 8 levels of subscription: Seeker, Human, Hero, Angel, Witch, Immortal, Mystic, God, Goddess, the top tier. It's everything, because they're gods and goddesses that I have done on the platform since I began. All of my subscribers, though, get the extended readings, all the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube, past, present, and future, regardless of level of subscription. They also get me every single morning. Haven't missed a day in a really long time, doing a daily check-in. They get an unlisted YouTube live stream link so they can literally chat with me, and we chat about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, and it is such a grace for me that we end it every single time with a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something, something to send us on our way. It is my favorite way to start the day. It sets me up to do the work I'm doing right now, actually. I love it so much. So if you feel so drawn, if you feel so called, click the link, check out the menu. I'm not stopping. It is my favorite thing on earth right now. But if you want, come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. But you can call me Mal. My Aquarians. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've dated a lot of Aquarians, you freaks. I love you. A lot of good friends along the way, too. So always a pleasure to read from my aqua lungs, my aquariums. So let's get down to business and do the explanation we have to do for the new people. Hi, welcome to Drawing the Circle. But then we'll get to the divination. That is what you're here for, and what I'm actually best at, apparently. So these 5 different decks, a 5-card draw, 1 card from each. You can get clues, tips, and hints about anything, like a card of the day, kind of, sort of, in any situation. But 5 of them for a 2-week period, a new to full moon. The waxing part of it, plant a seed, help it grow to harvest, right? These 5 decks in this reading represent the 5 magical elements. We'll start with the element of fire, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire, or what is required to manifest your heart's desire being part of your sacred contract, your agreements coming into this life. They're assigned to us, I am pretty sure, sort of like Justice League, kind of like, here's your mission. Well, let's mix our metaphors. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. That's not an impossible mission, just looks that way. And so, you know, the more we do that, the more we fulfill our heart's desires as part of a larger plan, call it what you like, we're making this world a better place, and you got to admit, that's kind of a superpower. So then we will get an element of earth, the crystal oracle, the fuel to feed the fire ground and manifest the heart's desire. For the element of air, we're using the Archangel Fire Oracle, but for the mental part of it, this is your element, the element of air, the Archangel to call upon. They only come if you call. Politely, usually, is better. Element of water, the Whispers of Love Oracle, which I love. I've had it for years. Angela Hartfield for the element of water, the emotional part of it, the higher selves of all involved, and of course we're going to end with a healing mantra from the Kahn Healing Mantra deck to charge it, to spirit, right? Charge it up and to unify it. So you take the rock, you chant the spell, you call the angel, you feel the feel, wheels and you chant the mantra and you're off and running. So, it is a general read. Oh, I forgot the astrology. No, this is important. No, Aquarians, you need to know this. Let's look at this 2-week period. I ain't joking, Aquarius. I was waiting for this reading. Yeah, it is the new moon on 4/20. Enjoy. It is also eclipsed. The moment it goes, it's an eclipse, and it's a new moon. It goes void, of course, all at the same time. It's a bit much, but probably a blessing. At 12:13 a.m. Eastern Time, I'm in New York. Goes into Taurus, 12:30 a.m., which is good, which is your opposite sign. Keep that in mind, right? Yeah, Aquarius. No, it's a square. Sorry, your opposite is Leo. And again, that's on Thursday, 4/20. Now, I will say, you can wake up in the morning on a Thursday, day of Jupiter expansion, money, prosperity, just a Jupiter day. With the moon in Taurus, good money day, but life values, right? It could be about anything, but it's something that, like bedrock, fixed earth, that you really, really value. Plant that seed. 2 weeks later, the full moon in Scorpio, also an eclipse, 1:34 p.m. on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. But I'm just going to say, a full moon in Scorpio on a Friday alone, even like a waxing moon Scorpio on a Friday, someone's getting their stuff touched somewhere, right? That's it could be a lot of fun. Chips, dips, chains, whips, you do you. But in between those 2 dates, on the 21st, Mercury goes retrograde. I'm sorry, I didn't write the rules. That is in Aries. If you have fire planets, you might want to look at that if you have anything in Aries, just to know. But here's the one. Whoa. Pluto, Lord Hades himself, turns retrograde in Aquarius on May 1st. Beltane during the Circle Productions 25th anniversary, which is funny because that's the day where everything changes. We'll talk about it at the end of the video. I'm really upgrading a lot of stuff for the company, and it's going to take it's going to take some time to do that. So it's a very, very powerful time, Aquarians. So you might have to activate your superpowers just cause. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. You might have 4 different seeds to plant, or 4 different takes on one heart's desire seen from different angles. And cross-watchers, you have the opportunity to get some understanding, some insight, some empathy, some sympathy for the Aquarian you are cross-watching for, and at the same time have the opportunity to wax, build, manifest something for yourself, like maybe use the mantra at the end, but you'll be guided. We all are. It's just will we choose it or not. So both feet on the floor, if you can. Oh, that felt good. And focus on your breath, if you will. Fixed air, Aquarius. And I will do the best that I can to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace, the clues, the tips, the hints, to help you manifest your heart's desire by water and earth, air and fire. The shift from explanation, this got serious, the shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point. So let's find it. Please take a nice deep breath. The still point. Ooh. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism. For the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Crosswatchers watching this video who are drawn to this reading, what is the spell fragment, beloved ancestors, to help them clarify, refine, hone, fine-tune their element of fire, the seed they plant, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire, this beautiful new to full. Divine guidance. Ooh, it's gone mystic. Uh-oh, Piscadios. Whispers from the beings who shine. Let their message be clear and kind. As soon as I did the still point, portals open, chakras on, full blast. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, I could see this being somebody's heart's desire in and of itself. Divine guidance. That's my heart's desire every day. You should see what I do before I hit record to be ready to do this. But also might be required for, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire. And I'll tell you, you don't get divine guidance without surrender. Just saying. So that's why I do the 8-card draw shadow reads if you're new, to help you clear the field, to now plant the seed. Woof, we are off and running. Okie dokie, let's ground some of that, shall we? The crystal oracle for the element of earth. Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated, I recommend using it as an amulet, a talisman, a touchstone, a memory stone, a carrier, a magical carrier, to like remind yourself, right? You know, piece of jewelry, anything. If you don't have the stone indicated, clear quartz does everything, and I'm sure you have something, really any physical object at all. You can see you using a thumb drive very, very easily. So let's see what my beloved Archangel Ariel has to say. Everybody has access to archangelic consciousness. Mine's just written in my name. Please take a nice deep breath. You know, sometimes you need billboard-sized signs. Still point. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, the powers of earth, hence the crystal oracle. Please, beloved Archangel of nature, Archangel of Lyons, Archangel of wealth, and so much more. Please, one card in clarity for my beloved Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers who were drawn to this video, receiving this reading. What is their element of earth? The fuel to feed the fire, to ground and manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require divine guidance. This new to full. Ooh, Australian agate, mate. I do love an Australian. I do. I'm an Aussie-phile, I guess that makes me. Comment if that's the right word. I mean, I know it's an Anglophile, but it's different. It's sort of big time. A lot of deadly animals down there, though. Hard pass. Australian agate. I suppose you could use any kind of agate, but you know, you do you. Your keywords: perception. Perception is not always truth. The sun does not rise in the east and set in the west if the planet turns on an axis, and spoiler alert, ours does. Strength. Woof. Courage. Yeah, well, for divine guidance, it's not like it doesn't challenge us. And stamina. Woof. Your power of perception, along with your mental and physical body, are presently being strengthened. Kick ass. This will give you the courage and energy required to tackle what seems at present to be a complex and somewhat insurmountable problem. Hence, the desire for divine guidance. This problem involves someone who is incompatible with your ideas and principles. You're being urged to stand your ground, yet keep your calm. Think Kal-El at his best, you know what I mean? Just saying, visitor from another planet. Sure, he's got planets in Aquarius. Don't allow yourself to be psychologically or emotionally bullied. Yeah, that doesn't go well with Aquarians ever. All concerned will soon realize the truth that you've already known for quite some time from the Justice League satellite, apparently, that this particular person is simply not the person who they present themselves to be. Ooh, pants on fire. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Their nose is longer than a telephone wire. Yeah, I just Debbie harried us. No regards. Wow. Alright, Australian agate, mate. Good on you. Let's keep moving on. Let's look at your element, the element of air. Again, the Archangel Fire Oracle. Everyone descends from archangelic consciousness because the guardian angel is your higher self, which is you, that experiences all of your lifetime simultaneously. Or so it's been shown to me. Of course, you do you. The element of air, however, is the mental part of it, and fire can't exist without air. So since archangels only attend, only show up, they wanna, but they will not come in unless you ask. Definitely an element of air thing, but the choice is all yours. Element of fire. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Yeah, I get the seriousness of this. as I call upon the beloved pantheons of archangels. For the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross-Watchers who are watching this video, who are drawn to this reading, maybe led to this reading. Who is the archangel waiting in the wings with the wings ready to help with the element of air to stoke the fire and help manifest their heart's desire that either is or does require divine guidance with that perception and that protection and that strength and that stamina to stand their ground with courage? The element of air. Who's the archangel to help them do this beautiful, beautiful? The Twin Erin. It's a very Gemini card. The Twin Erin. Now what I love about this deck, Alexandra Wenman Finhorn Press, is that they don't put the keywords. So you gotta look it up in the book. And the book is fascinating. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you could do in here. But I'm just gonna read you a little bit of the verbal description, and then there is a message from Carubiel. Oh, no. Sorry. What did I do? Oh, 35. I went the wrong way. So, oh, there we go. Truth. Erin, the twin, Erin, I-R-I-N, so they're twins. Truth. Now, I need the magnifying glass to this. This is almost micro font. The mighty Erin. Come along without? No. The mighty Erin. I'll have that stuck in my head all day. The mighty Erin are a pair of great twin angels who are said to reside in the sixth heaven, together with another set of twin angels known as the Quaddin, Q-A-D-D-I-S-I-N. I still get thrown when the Q is not followed by a U. I'm working on it. The Erin constitute the highest council of judgment in the heavenly courts. They are among 8 ultra-powerful angels which have a rank that is superior even to that of mighty Metatron. Well, he's a voice for God, not to be confused with Megatron. Gen X. According to the Bible, the Erin are known as the Watchers, Marvel Comics, and as Watchers, they are able to see the truth of every situation. Let me keep going. There's a lot in here, but this feels good. In their oracle, they are shown as male and female philosophers or politicians from ancient Greece. So that's why my love of my life is ancient Greece. They are wearing blindfolds as a nod to Lady Justice, Themyscira, Wonder Woman, and the notion of blind justice. The Erin see absolutely everything, so when they are around, we are rarely even able to hide from ourselves. They open our eyes to that which we have maybe been previously blind, right? Perception, and show us where we have been blindsided so they can help us achieve the gift of true discernment. This is great. Message, ask us to bring you clarity when the truth evades you. Come on, in the element of air, is so up your alley. We can help you discern the right choice when making an important decision or when you are unsure of the highest course of action to take. Come on, with divine guidance, this is practically all saying the same thing. With our help, anything remaining hidden will soon come swiftly out into the light. Wow, and hence the protection and standing your ground and the courage. Wow. So look, I'm going to say, I have a relationship with certain archangels. You cultivate the relationship bit by bit. Hey, a little bit every day for 2 weeks. Couldn't hurt. Oh, I took too many voice classes and speech classes in my life. It's all just in muscle memory, and I love it. Ooh, I pass it around my crown chakra like it's open mic night up there. Let's get your element of water, shall we? Yeah, mysticism for fun and profit. All lots of fun. But that's why I have a lot of Aquarian friends, you freaks. You're okay with it. Let's get the element of water. The Whispers of Love Oracle, the heart stuff, right? The love that is divine power of the heart chakra to empower and juice this up. Please take a nice deep breath. I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. Ooh, what is the whisper of love for the Aquarian collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Watching this video, drawn to this reading, the element of water, to help them manifest their heart's desire, which either is or does require divine guidance with the grounding of Australian agate for protection and to clear their perception, and for the courage and strengthening them on like all levels to do what need be done, and calling upon the twin Erin for that truth, like just to see truth, the sacred truth of the third eye. Seek only truth, so that which is hidden can be revealed. Hence the divine guidance. What's the element of water? You know, the love that is divine power to help them manifest their heart's desire. This beautiful beautiful. Do something for someone else. This is a superhero read. I guess it happens when I wear Mal-El of Krypton. Pull and focus. I know. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Now, that's the thing. This might all be in service to another person. So are you having to step up? Are you having to do this? And just make sure you are seeing clearly, right? Because that's such a different conversation I'm not willing to have on camera right now. But, you know, I've come to the rescue of plenty of people who were sort of doing it to themselves on purpose in all sorts of ways. But, you know, it ain't much fun being a hero without an occasional villain or arch nemesis along the way. But to come from a place of divine guidance, obviously this is from a higher vibration than the good-evil spectrum of our comic book heroes and villains. Nonetheless, do something for someone else to put this into action. Air signs are masculine energy, as are the fire signs. The water and the earth signs are feminine, just yang and yin in that case. So to bring this out into the world somehow, to do something for someone else, even if it is purely spiritual and through prayer. Pretty good. All right. Last card down. The spirit mantra from the Kahn healing mantra deck to unify it. So you don't need an Australian specifically. Really, anything will do. Do the prayer, the spell, whatever you want to call it, with the thing in your hand, or nearby at least, a focal point. Call to the Erin twins. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. The twin Erin. It's too hard to say. The Erin twins, I think, works just fine. And with the intention in your heart to do something for someone else, and maybe that someone else is plural, right, for humanity or something, because sometimes y'all are like that. You're often like that. Please take a nice deep breath. That's why I love you so much. Still point. Total silence in the neighborhood. As I call upon the ascended masters of the General Assembly, please, beloved ones, one card in clarity for the Aquarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, that they can manifest their heart's desire by water, earth, air, and fire. Divine guidance with Australian agate, the Erin twins, doing something for someone else. Make it clear, make it clean. The spirit element to help them manifest their heart's desire. This beautiful, beautiful April into May 2023. Acknowledging apprehension when it's a yes, nothing can stop me. Isn't that the truth? But if I'm unsure, it's always a no, and I always add to that for now. Sometimes I need a nap. Right? Hey man, you want to go out? I'm like, hey, no. That's not an unsure, that's a definite usually. So I'm going to read this to you from the book, but I got to say, I use this every day. I've had this deck of, it's not divination, it's a healing system. Since it came out, I've had it, and it's wonderful. I highly recommend it, and I get no kickbacks from, Matt Kahn or Hay House or anybody. I've given that. That's a freebie. Acknowledging apprehension. It's so good, and can really tune you in to the lower three chakras. People say Aquarians, you're not grounded. Well, sometimes it's not all up here. Sometimes it's in the gut. Something feels off. It's like, You don't need to know why. You just need to acknowledge in this moment, I'm feeling a little apprehensive. Oh, this is a long one. Here we go. Ready? When it's a yes, nothing can stop me. But if I'm unsure, it's always a no. At least for now. When apprehension is acknowledged, you become aware of a constant back and forth between two polarities. All right, here we go. As this back and forth movement occurs, it can feel nearly impossible to make decisive, empowering choices, and that's your free will, right? All of this is all your free will. All right, everybody got it. As you acknowledge any apprehension, recognize that it's either your heart trying to warn you of an old choice or pattern you're about to repeat. You know that feeling, apprehension. It's like, and I think something's off. Right? It's an intuition, or it's a sense of unworthiness that makes you unsure about how to step into the biggest stage you dream of commanding. That's evolution. That's beating the boss on the level of the video game and leveling up, right? The next stage. Your destiny, right? The power of discernment bubbles closer to the surface the more often your apprehensions are acknowledged, and it's needed to determine which of these two options is true. Look, throat chakra, willpower. I call it spit, swallow, or chew. This doesn't feel like it's spitting it out or swallowing it. It's like chewing on it. How does this feel? Right? Is it my heart saying, or are you scared? And with courage, it might very well be stepping on to this stage, doing something for someone else in the process. This mantra is ideal for resolving indecisiveness, balancing impulsive behaviors, and trusting your instincts, right? There it is. And with the Aaron twins, the Aaron twins, if they're the archangels of truth higher than the Metatron, then they know they wrote me this way in this lifetime. Look, acknowledging apprehension, as I said, it is incredibly powerful, but you do gotta feel what you're feeling. I know, air signs. Good luck with that. So let's put this together in a blessimation. At the end of that, it'll officially end the reading. But then we're going to talk about 25 years of Drawing the Circle Productions come May 1st. Changes are being made. But for now, please take a nice deep breath. Because I love you. Still point. Indeed. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine, for the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and drawn to this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need to manifest their heart's desire, water, earth, air, and fire, but starting with spirit, that they acknowledge apprehension, that when it's a yes, nothing can stop me, but if they're even slightly unsure, it's always a no. For now, in terms of doing something for someone else, because sometimes the apprehension can be, but if I do this, instead of, and the ability to know that, right? So that's an emotional thing. That is an element of water thing. So may they call upon, help them call upon the Aaron twins, the archangels of truth, to reveal what has been hidden, because they see it all, grounding it with the energy, with the vibration, or maybe if they got a piece of Australian agate, mate, to help them shift their perceptions to see clearly, for the stamina and the strength to stand their ground, and the courage to follow their heart and their truth, that it really does seem to be required, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire, be of the divine guidance. Let them be inspired. Breathe. Whispers from the beings who shine. Let your messages be clear and kind, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So So motivating. So it is. Oh, I got the feelies on that. No, I'm not sorry. Did you like it? Hit the thumbs up, like it. You want more of me? Subscribe. You want to comment? Please do. Have at it. You want to know when? Hit the notification bell, because all those things do at this point for trying to circle is help other people find the reading, which is fine. It's that algorithm, logarithm thing, whatever. We don't have them on Patreon. You sign up for a level of my subscriptions, whatever. You get everything that I have done on the platform since I started on that level of subscriptions, the daily check-ins, the extended reads, and more. Go click the link and come Patreon on Patreon should you feel so called. I don't tell Aquarians what to do. Nor should anybody else for that matter. But 25 years ago, I started the company during the Circle Productions. I raised my rates for private sessions, hands-on healing, spiritual counseling, and readings, obviously, to $100. 25 years later, it's time to change that, because if I went over the hour, it was on me. If they wanted to tip me, it was on them. That's why I'm changing my prices and the structure of it all. There's even a new video being made, but the old video is in the description box. Booking a reading with Mel. I'll explain the process, and if you book me before May 1st, even if it's for a year from now, the actual private session, I will honor the $100 an hour. Yeah, if you want to book me, but most importantly, oh my god, I love you, my Aquarians. You are the freakazoids and the metahumans, therefore, the mutants. But, you know, be X-Men, don't be evil, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, you know, you don't need to Legion of Doom it. You can Justice League this. I'm Justice League Dark myself. So I love you. Hang in there, manifest your heart's desire, and, you know, reach out if you need help. I'm good with the divine guidance. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed, my beloveds. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.